and summer is in full swing. We got our activities going on. We have so many things throughout the day, and it's fun, and the weather's warming up, and I should be feeling like really good and really relaxed, but there's the anxiety of having my dad, and he's a real downer. I get these like depressed emails and how like I'm not doing enough and spending enough time with him, and he's so lonely, and it's hard because when I do spend time with him, which I will all day tomorrow, he's like yelling and he's negative, and it is so stressful. And so the anxiety starts like a full couple of days ahead of time, knowing in anticipation of like having to go and do that. But I did want to share some of the bags that I've been using a lot recently. And I don't necessarily just want to call them mom bags because I think they could be used for anybody, but mom bags in the sense of when you have a lot of activities, or if you have small children, or you're just like a professional working woman that has to go from one situation to the next. These 3 bags, or even just these 3 style of bags, it doesn't have to be these exact bags, but these 3 bags have been the bags that I find myself reaching for the most. Now, I will preface this by saying I do change my bags probably more than once a day. And I should probably show you what that looks like, just because I don't know that people really understand that all the time. So I do switch out my bags all the time, depending on the situation. And I heard it again from another YouTuber that I really respect and I really love, but they were like, why would you put a mini pochette in a mini bag? Nobody does that. That's just stupid. I'm that stupid person, okay? I believe in having one pouch that goes from bag to bag, and then you can worry about the other stuff based on the activity, but sometimes you need sunscreen and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you need a hairbrush and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you need a water bottle and sometimes you don't, right? If I have the mini pochette and I know that that's my stuff, then anything else can be fit around that, or it's like that, my phone and sunglasses. But I know that the mini pochette is like my stuff, and I have to just pick up one thing and then drop it somewhere else. That to me is the most important bag / SLG that I own. But 3 bags. First bag on my list, and again, it doesn't have to be designer. I know we'll talk about the whole quiet luxury thing later. I mean, quiet, loud, I don't care. If I like something, and it is what it is. But this is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire. This is the one that's like one size above the mini pochette. And yes, I put the mini pochette in here. Like I said, I just drop in, whatever. And I like this one because it is extremely small and lightweight. You could just throw it on your shoulder. But if you, I don't like tote bags, but if you did need to use a tote bag, or if you were using a beach bag, you can easily drop this bag into that bag. The strap is removable, so you can even take the strap off or switch it out with another strap, making it extremely convenient. I just really like this bag as a quick little grab and go, and if it's just going to be me and I'm not doing anything necessarily with my daughter where I need a whole bunch of other stuff, or if she's carrying her backpack. So if she's going to like a day camp activity where her backpack is completely filled, but I know at some point she's gonna make me carry that darn backpack. This is the bag that I take with me. So bag number 1, and it could be any little tiny shoulder bag. That's bag number 1. Bag number 2 is, I'm just gonna put these on my lap, the Lululemon Everywhere belt bag in the 2-liter size. Well, they're now tangled. I'm so sorry. They're now tangled, and there we go. Okay, the Lululemon belt bag in the 2-liter size. I don't use any of, well, I guess I did because I left a wet one in there, but I don't normally use any of the little compartments. Like I said, I have the mini pochette for that, but it does have a bunch of little compartments. If you planned on using this bag for more than a few hours, I'm sure they would come in very handy, but like I said, I never really use a bag for an entire day. This bag I like for activities where there's a lot of people and I'm gonna leave my bag somewhere. So we do have some activities where It's like more community based, and it's swimming, so I'm not gonna take the bag in the water. I still need it because I still need hand sanitizer. I still need a hairbrush. I still need shampoo, you know, in case we get out, or, you know, I just have things that I need with me. And so this bag is perfect for just like dropping, going, wearing crossbody. If I'm on a walk around the neighborhood, this is just super easy. It reminds me of like my old running bags when I used to run marathons and stuff. So this bag, awesome. Definitely should invest in one of those. And then last but not least, the bag that I carried to our first game last night where my daughter cheered is the Louis Vuitton Sergnon BP backpack. This is discontinued, but you can get this bag for such a good deal on the pre-loved market. I love this bag. It has the D-ring specifically probably for the mini pochette. Very handy. And then it also has this zipper compartment on the side where I like to keep, I think I kept cash in there yesterday because like all the snack concession places pretty much only took cash, which I thought was kind of funny because there are places that only take cards. So I'm like, what is going on here? Cash or cards, cash or cards. And so, but this had everything. It had the water bottle, it had the hairbrush, it had hair products, because there's this crazy high ponytail that the girls need to wear. It had my phone, it had an extra battery, which I didn't end up needing, but I brought anyway. It had a tripod, which again, I did not end up needing, but I brought anyway. Random things. I love this bag. This is probably one of the largest bags that I own, and it's definitely the largest hands-free bag that I own. So those are the three categories of bags that I've been reaching for the most. I don't know if that'll continue this week or not, but we shall see as our events continue. I just kind of grab what's around. We'll see. I should probably check in with that a little bit more and just see. Here's one of the things that I find is not difficult, but one of the things that I've noticed about vlogging. One, I don't have a designated camera, which is kind of silly because I actually do have 3 designated vlogging cameras. I never grab those. It's just so inconvenient. And if, like, where am I gonna put it? Like, this bag? Like, can you, it's not gonna fit in there. I mean, I guess it would fit in there, but then not much else fits in there. Like, that's just, nope, not my thing. So that's number 1. Number 2, there are things, especially with my dad, that I feel aren't necessarily appropriate for me to film. And then 3, I forget. Like, it's so funny because I watch so many of these other YouTubers and they're like, yep, I have this video to edit and it took me all day. And like, I am just throwing this stuff together on a phone because when it is not a full-time job and you have you don't live alone and you have a whole bunch of people depending on you and you have to do all these activities, it's like, it's a lot. So to get out another camera and then spend a whole day, I can't remember when I had a whole day to do anything. Like, there's no way I have a whole day to edit a video. No, that can't happen. So, I will edit things like on the go and I grab things here and grab things there and then put them together. But I'm sort of doing it all under the umbrella of like on my phone and on the go and when I get the moment. So things that are convenient, things that are easy, that's like the mini pochette makes my life easy. Grab and go bags make my life easy. Some of the things, the attachments that I got for my phone, I feel like are making my life easier. But having a designated camera and spending a day editing a video, that's an impossibility. Like, it's really entertaining to watch. It really is. I've gotten so caught up in watching some of these videos. But that's cool. Like, if your only job is to vlog, then yeah, you're gonna like, this is me getting my nails done. This is me getting my hair done. This is me going grocery shopping. This is me. If you have 25 minutes to get the grocery shopping done between the time you have dropped your child off and the time you need to be on a Zoom call for work, you don't have time to like, let me get out the Sony ZV-X1 camera and then, If you remember to pull out your cell phone for something other than Apple Pay, I feel like it's a win. That's really where we are. And so I'm struggling with that, but it's fun. Like when I do remember, it's like, oh yeah, I can use this and I can use this and I can use this. But I just, I wonder how many other people have anxiety before visiting elderly relatives and all of that like negativity. And I don't think that all elderly people are negative. Like my mother-in-law who has Alzheimer's, it's hard because like she'll ask you 25 times how old she is. I don't mind that, but she did kind of wander away from me once in a Panera and I got a little nervous about that. So there's logistical things that you have to worry about in a situation like that. And it's really hard on my husband because that's his mom and, you know, she's just not who she was, right? My dad is just so negative. Everything is somebody else's fault. And if he doesn't agree with it, it's stupid. And there's like a whole bunch of yelling involved. And so, you know, it's stressful. You just know you're in for like a day of being yelled at for stuff that's kind of out of your control. And yeah, it's just really hard. So let's see what this week brings. Let's see if I continue on with those same 3 bags. I wonder if I should just like limit no, I can't limit myself to 3 bags. I was gonna say, I wonder if I could limit myself to 3 bags and see how it goes, but no, that can't happen. I definitely can't do that. And let's see if I can remember to bring out the phone just a little bit more. And if there are days where I remember to bring a camera and or can bring a camera, I wonder what the quality difference is between the camera and the phone, because I'm leaning in the direction of, I don't really need a camera. The phone is fine, but I swear I have 3 cameras that I just don't use. So we'll see. Maybe next little clip I'll film like with the phone and the camera. That could be interesting. Anyway, that's where we are right now. I'm waiting for my daughter's class to be done, so I got a few minutes, and I didn't mention it on my 3 like summer mom bags that I recommend, but I do have the basic 1 liter everywhere belt bag from Lululemon, and it's not that like, I don't know, it's not that this bag doesn't hold everything I need it to hold, because quite honestly, there's nothing in here that I wouldn't, that I feel like I'm missing. The only thing is that I would rather have different pair of sunglasses that are a little bit bigger than these, and I would like to have more lip products. I only have 1 lip product in here, but other than that, this one holds everything I need it to. The reason I don't really like this one is just because the material is so thin. Everything looks really bubbly and it gets kind of squishy under here. And just in general, I will say I haven't used this one very often, but it's already showing signs of wear and tear. I don't think you can see it here necessarily, but there's some pop stitching around the logo, and it's like it's really dirty up here at the top, and I haven't used it very much at all. So, but just to give you an idea, because I feel like this is like such a classic mom bag this summer, what I have in here and how I have it packed. I have a little mini native deodorant. I have my wallet, which is Louis Vuitton key pouch, some hand sanitizer, AirPods. My Pros are charging, but they fit. And some sunscreen. And then the ever-present Louis Vuitton mini pochette, which has lip balm, hand cream, mirror, eye drops, keys,
any cards or cash that I might need. That's pretty much it. Oh, perfume, little mini eyeliner, that kind of stuff. Just like the absolute basics. So what, like if you look at this again supports my whole little mini pochette thing. I have this open and my keys are just right on the top so that when I put it in the bag, I know, you can't quite see, I know exactly where my keys are at all times. And I like that. I like that organization. This, I actually don't even take this out. I just open it up and grab the one card that I need. And then here I have all this stuff lined up in the front. It does hold my phone, obviously. And then I usually just put the little mini deodorant over on the side. I've been having the hardest time this summer finding, like last summer, I felt like these were all over the place. And now this summer I'm having the hardest time finding them. It's such a, like a mom thing to have, especially, but like I said, like we go swimming every afternoon and I just throw this down on a bench and it's totally like easy peasy. You know, I have no worries about it, but I do like, oh, and there's the zip in the back. I don't think, do I have anything back here? I have, oh, okay. I have, oh my gosh, and it's caught in the zipper. Jeez. Well, at least you know I didn't litter. I have a Milky Way wrapper and one wet one. Of course I would have a Milky Way wrapper. It's either going to be a Milky Way wrapper or a Payday Bar wrapper, because that's, yeah. I think you know what, next vlog we'll have to do like my food and nutrition. It's hilarious. I am like the least clean eater in the world. It's horrible. All right, so, and it holds my sunglasses. So phone, sunglasses, it all fits in here. It's just, this is not one of my, like, I would not recommend this, but if you have the choice between this one or the 2-liter, get the 2-liter, hands down. Just get the 2-liter.